Hey, there's nobody here, but that's okay, because it is about to be Imitation Game Day, or it should be, as of right now. Let's have a look. Yo, we got people, that was quick. So, Imitation Game is not in my list, it is in my list. I am loading a level 1 Scorcher, which is a complete mistake. Level 1 Scorchers below level 5 are basically useless, but I'm gonna try and do a couple levels of Imitation Game with it just for the lulz. Hey, Valkyrie Will, or I'm just gonna call you Will, sorry, it's too many letters to say. Every time I got one guy that comes in, hey, Infinite's here, Infinite 8. I'm gonna throw the chat up because that seemed to go fairly well last time. Let's find the chat. I need to find the chat. Is that the chat? That is the chat. Let's go streaming full. Yes, there we go. Hey, Zero, how's it going? And Jeremy's here. Jeremy's always here. Shoutouts to Jeremy for always throwing out some good comments. Let's all rifles. All rifles, you say? Hey Anton, how's it going, man? Good morning. I'm gonna start with one Scorcher. Let's have a look first. Actually, no sense rushing into things. Let people arrive. So we've got a HQ level 11 base. That seems higher than normal for stage 1, but I don't pay a lot of attention. Hey, good morning Kyle, good morning Oakte. Let's get it rolling. Stage 1, all Scorcher. Let's just drop it and see what happens. This is a level 1 unboosted Scorcher, so pretty weak. But it's against a pretty weak base, so all GBE. This is GBE. I'm probably replying to comments before they get up there. How old am I? I am in my 30s. I sound like I'm 64, and I like to tell people I'm 64, but I am not. So this Scorcher's actually staying alive fairly well. I'm just kind of surprised. What's up, Health? Good to have you. HQ11. Oh, actually the Scorcher's going down. That sniper tower's doing some damage. Low level Scorchers are just underpowered. I know I can use. I've got over 100 GBE, so I could use GBE on it, but I will if that Scorcher's gonna die. But so far, so good. I'm saving my GBE. It's important to get a nice cache of GBE for just in case purposes. So that sniper tower's been hitting the Scorcher for a good minute or so, and it's still up, so just doing stupid things right now. People are still joining, so I figure there's no rush to do anything intelligent. Let's see here. The base is gonna blow up in a second, so I better make sure I clear all the buildings. Missed a bunch of mines at the front, but that's alright. I'll go Zooka once. Those blue tents? Sorry, let's go back, I'll have a look. That's one of the cool things they added in I think it was the 2 updates ago or 1 update ago, that your residents start as tents. So oh, I can't tap? What's going on here? Maybe you can only tap when you're playing. Yeah, so in residents level 1 and 2 are tents, which is kind of neat. And then, so you start out in the tent, and then slowly you move to a little house, and then you get to a bigger house. So, kind of neat. That's a nice little touch they added, where just a little bit more depth to the game. obviously details that not many people notice, but it's kind of neat that you start out in a tent, and he doesn't have a level 1 residence, so I can't show you the difference between a level 1 and a level 2, but just a nice little touch that they've done to try and give a little bit more, I don't know if you call it backstory or what, but pretty neat. So let's move on to stage 2. What do we got for stage 2, Mr. Hammerman? Stage 2, we've got a headquarters level 12, so moved up a level, and a boom cannon. So I don't think my Scorcher would, let's see, the boom cannon does just under 400 damage per second. Good night, Dr. COC, if you're taking off. Let's see how much health this Scorcher does. So it'll last a while. Let's just drop it and find out. I'll leave that boom cannon up for a while just to see how it goes. I'm going to clear some of these mines in case my zookas have to come through later on. Good morning, Zero. All rifles may or may not happen. We'll see. Probably. Well, that boom cannon's doing some work. Probably should flare it, but yeah, we should flare it. Otherwise, this Scorcher's not gonna last, because this... Yeah, let's get some things going. Down goes the Scorcher. These sniper towers are just taking it to town. Yeah, there it goes. So, level 1 Scorcher doesn't work for HQ12, apparently. Unfortunate, but knew it was going to happen, just didn't expect it would happen that quickly. Oops, my smoke didn't register. Hopefully that smoke gap's not too big. There we go. Tons of GBE left, so let's just take this down. So that was stage 2, and the Scorcher didn't last past stage 2. Let's replace the Scorcher with rifles, or let's put heavies in place. Probably need the heavies for mine clearing at some point. Let's go like this. So, imitation game, so actually let's look at the rewards. What did I get so far? Imitation game, I got 1 intel, like just so weak on the rewards. 1 frag each stage. And that's with resource reward, so a little bit unlucky there. Let's go here. Let's have a look at stage 3. Sorry, I need to get the dashboard back up. Well, let's don't really know what that's all about. So that's the beauty of having the chat up on screen. You end up with some idiot who wants to put something stupid up there. So let's block you. Thanks for coming out. Always appreciate when people can lower the intelligence level in the chat. Let's get the rocket launcher down. Clear some mines and hopefully get a building at the same time. But we didn't, so not the end of the world. I think I'm going to leave my heavies at home just to keep it simple. Let's get rolling. So I don't have a heck of a lot to chat about at the moment. The Triangle 9's been doing Forlorn Hope every day, and we've got a bunch of new people, like a bunch of new people. And my YouTube seems to be doing a decent job of attracting new players. Some of the players aren't quite ready for the level we're at yet, but that's sort of comes with the territory. You're bound to attract some players that want to play but aren't necessarily ready. So I mean, I can understand why some of the task forces out there have feeders. We don't. Triangle Small 9 isn't really a feeder. I mean, we've had a bunch of players come up from Small 9 to Triangle 9, but they're mainly independent. That might move to change that in the future. I don't know. I haven't really put a lot of thought into it, but a little bit frustrating. And with moving to a 50-man, yeah, I watched the Open Golden Stone. Doesn't look terribly difficult. Sorry, just to change gears. Golden Stone's asking about the hit for that Smoke Ink had on Redline. Yeah, it was a good hit. And that's what happens, is that as these bases are out longer and longer, the hits are going to get better and better, and that's just the nature of the game. These Redline and Green Court and Maze and Outworks and Strange Tractors are all new, in quotes, bases. So as time goes on, people are going to figure out ways to hit them better and better and better. So every day you're going to see better attacks on these bases and new ideas on these bases. And that's the beauty of this game, is that no one's hoarding their ideas. Everyone's sharing their ideas. Everyone's building on one another's, and that's the beauty of the Boom Beach community. I love it. Like, games where people are like keeping their attacks closed or whatever are not nearly as much fun. So huge props to all the teams out there, like Smoke Inc. and VN United and Finlandia and all the others that I'm forgetting, for actually releasing their attacks. They're not keeping them secret. They're throwing them out there on the web, and other people are building on them and coming up with different ideas that work better. So that's one of the great things about Boom Beach releasing new maps or new operations or whatever you want to call them, because it gets people talking about the game and looking at, like, I always look at the Apple iStorm top grossing list, and in the last little while Boom Beach was number 50, I believe, and I had never seen it that low, and I checked yesterday and it's back up to number 32. So it's releasing new content is a good thing, and it gets people talking about the game, it gets people sharing, it gets people collaborating. So always a good idea, and I really appreciate Supercell for doing that. And obviously it's in their own best interest as well, because they'd way rather be number 1 than number 50 on that list. So hey, Sean. And I'm gonna be. There's a ton of talk about statues that I've seen in the last little while on my channel, and in Small 9 and Triangle 9 and on Reddit and on the forums. So I'm gonna be releasing a statue video talk soon, just because I've played this game for 2.5 years, and I've seen most statue layouts, and I feel like I have a pretty good idea of what a good statue layout is. And some of the things that I see, like, let's have a look at what, are we on stage 5? Let's look at this guy's statues. Like, he is at probably like 400 VP or 500 VP at most, and he's got 2 ice and a boosted green. Like, that statue lineup just makes 0 sense to me. But I'll talk more about that later. I won't dwell on it too much. We got 45 people in here now. That's pretty good. I wonder if I can show that on the screen somehow. I'll have to look up for that next time, just to show how many people are in. Did I launch my... Let's shake my screen. No, I didn't. Let's go like this. You can copy whatever you want, Captain Kush. Captain Kush is asking if you can copy my base layout. Yes, I would. Looking at my base layout, it is not like Mostly I just like having trees, as you can probably see, but there's a bunch of hidden mines. See, I just get, like, that guy lost 0 troops, lost 0 troops, lost 0 troops. No one loses troops to me, and if they do, it's, like, so far we're at 0 or 2 days old. Nope, this guy lost 2. I don't get any intel for that, but no one loses troops to me. I'm all offensive. That's not a concern. I'll talk about that in my statue video as well. I don't care if you take my loot. It doesn't matter. So let's get back to stage 5. What were we gonna? Actually, let's go. I'm gonna pause for 1 second. I had a request, so I'm. Okay, and we're back. So I wanted to add this app just so that I can draw my shocks. One of the requests last week, I can't remember who it was, I apologize, I'll get better at that, was that rather than saying I'm going to shock here, to actually show it. So I'll show you my basic idea here. So we don't need, I'm going to have to clear this mine right here probably. Not a huge deal though, because I'll probably just hit it with my heavies. But then getting back in here, I can shock here. That will take care of the majority of what needs to be shocked, and then probably shock here as well. If I have enough GBE, I'll shock the grappler and the rocket launcher, but I don't know if I'll actually have enough at that point. Oops, let's delete that. I may have to remove some of these mines too, just because I'll probably actually barrage. I'm going to barrage this cannon. Probably smarter. I would be smarter to do the flamethrower, but it's going to be in this shock area, so I'm going to ignore that. Let's give it a shot. Hopefully that screen doesn't come up when I'm in the middle of my chat. Okay, so I'll see if I'll come back to that mine. I want to see how much GBE I have. Typically, with my... Oops, music died mid-song. Oh, okay. Oh, maybe it didn't. Good. So, typically with my higher level account, I'll want to leave shore with at least 56 GBE. That gives me enough for 1 shock and critters, but obviously I don't have critters on this account, so don't have that option. Nothing on shore is going to be a problem. I'm going to release my heavies a little bit early just to clear that mine. Always nice to smoke the heavies a little bit late just so that the zookas get coverage. Don't really need heavies this time, but I just wanted to clear that 1 mine, and still, actually I got 3 shocks up here, so that's fantastic. I'm going to change my shocks a little bit. Oh, I missed that. I missed the rocket launcher. Not ideal, but stage 5, pretty easy still. Whoops, I lost the chat page. Yes, I have to admit, I don't watch a lot of... The primary resource I have for watching videos are VN United and Finlandia, just because they are broken up into individual bases. When I'm looking for hits, I look specifically for... Like, I will search for Green Court, or I'll search for Rogue, and I'll look at, like, VN United, for example, has a playlist specifically for each base, and I don't have a lot of time to waste searching through an hour-and-a-half long video, so the Smoke Inc. videos are great, but they're not for me. I don't have time for them. VN United is where I look for. Like, VN United saves me so much time, and I appreciate them so much. We've got a shield generator. on stage 6. That'll make things. We got 4 ice on stage 6, at least 4 ice, maybe more. 5 ice on stage 6. This is I'm gonna say this is the hardest stage 6 we've had by a long shot. I'm almost tempted to waste a GBE attack on this, because this is gonna be. Let's go. How am I gonna take care of this base? This is gonna be a pain. We've got 5 ice. Is the boost working yet? Nope, no ice boost, thankfully. So this is... Actually, we got 6 ice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 ice on stage 6. This is the hardest stage 6 we've had by a long shot. Long shot. So I'm gonna sit here and think about this a little bit. How much health does this have? So we've got close to 700,000 health. Is that 670? It's a lot of health. I can't burn through that anytime soon. So it's gonna have. My heavies won't stand up to these either. So this is gonna be a bit of a struggle. How much health is back here? Like even the shield generator, I can't. That's not. I don't have enough GBE to take that out. So I'm gonna smoke to the back and work my way forward. I probably won't beat this in 1 unboosted. As you can see, I only have 41% damage, and I only have 9 statues. So stage 6, it looks like Supercell has listened, and stage 6 is hard. This is a tough base for there's going to be a lot of people that won't be able to beat this. Sorry, I'm getting asked what my task force is called. The hash code is in the top right corner for Triangle 9. That is our task force that's doing Forlorn Hope. That is for maxed players. For lower level players, this is Small 9. We are levels 37 and up-ish. We're doing... What did we do yesterday? We did Foxtrot yesterday, so we're getting there. Yeah, I'm gonna have to... Captain Kush says I'm gonna have to use... I should use two attacks. And I think I sort of have to use 2 attacks. There's just too much health. So I'm gonna smoke... Is the shore covered? No. So at least the shore's not covered. So I can at least get to the back without having to worry too much. There's a ton of mines up the middle though. So, I don't get. Let's go to the back. I've talked about it enough. I need to take the shield generator down. That's my first priority. So let's see if there's mines back here. 1 mine, 2 mine. There's a shock mine back there. So I'm gonna GBE there. The shock launcher doesn't reach back here, so at least there's that. Okay, here goes nothing. Yeah, I'm gonna try to hookah. I can't. I don't have enough. My heavies don't have enough health. Like my heavies are only level. What level are my heavies? My heavies are only level 18, so they don't have a heck of a lot of health. So they're not gonna withstand enough damage to last. Let's get rolling here. Enough yakking. So let's try and clear all these mines here. Did that shock mine go? I think it must have, yeah, okay. As the music turns into like boss mode music for... So let's go into here. I'm going to drop 1 smoke because I don't want to lose zookas to that boom cannon. Boom cannon's on shore, one of the few defenses that can actually reach your landing crafts. Where am I going to go to? Let's go to here. Get in that smoke. Why are you walking so wide? That was a bad flare on my part, I take it. want to come back in here first. Where should I flare? Let's get you moving towards here. Get my heavies out front. Uh-oh, my screen just jumped. I don't know if you guys can see that or not, but that was really bad. So my heavies are going to be melting now. Let's get clearing towards core. Primary job done though. What I wanted to do primarily was get that shield gen down, because now I can just come in and take out. Where should I spend my GBE? Let's spend it on... I don't care about the delay chicken, not a big concern. I just wanted to take it down. Let's go. Hey, the chicken's here. Didn't even say hi. So stage 6 is tough today, as for those who are... I just got a couple people just join. So let's have a look here. I'm gonna hookah from behind the base, I think, is probably easiest. It would cost a bit of GBE to get back there, but I can do 2 shocks. Less talking, more drawing. I can do 2 shocks in here and be in this rocket launcher's blind spot. So the heavies will get nuked by these guys, but not a big concern. Let's bring that back up and delete it first. Just a matter of going wide or not. Probably should go wide because there's so many mines. Like, I can't clear all these mines and have enough GBE to hit core, so... What do you mean that was a fail, chicken? That wasn't a fail. I got exactly what I wanted down. I got a nice spot to hit the core from. The shield generator's down. All that matters is getting what you're looking for. So, actually I need to train some troops. That's probably a good starting point. I always recommend having troops when you're planning on attacking. Let's see what I got. I should probably put that down. The chicken has been filling his garage with all green statues. He's been saying he's going to go all green soon. So, let's carry on. Stage 6. I am ready. I ain't drawing nothing. So, okay, I really hope I take this down. It's got a fair bit of damage. I almost... yeah, this is going to be interesting. Do I sacrifice a troop to that boom cannon just to keep... yeah, I'm going to do that. I'm going to sacrifice a troop or 2 to that boom cannon just to keep my extra GBE. So I'm going to go wide just to keep it simple. Let my ladies catch up at the back here. Lots of GBE, so we're still in good shape. And lost our delay, didn't lose any... well, lost 1 troop to the sniper at shore, but... stay under the smoke, please. Thank you. Let's... so not a bad hit, got it down. Okay, you every time. So, not a bad hit. Stepped out of smoke a little bit early, but stage 6, that's a tough stage 6. Tough stage 6. So let's have a look at stage 7. I didn't look at my GB. I should have stuck to another shield gen. Shield generator 3. This guy looks like, how many statues can we see? We got boosted ice back here. 1, 2, 3, 4. Only 4 offensive statues that I can see. 5 offense, 6 offense. So it's only, this guy's only got 4 ice. So a step down from the last base as far as ice goes. But again, 2 protos, shock blaster in behind core. Don't worry about it, Jeremy. I banned that guy every time he comes in and speaks in Arabic, which I can't understand, and then he starts throwing out useless stuff. So I've banned him from future. That's like 3 weeks in a row he's thrown out garbage. So I have no interest in that. Let's have a look here. I'm just gonna work towards core, I think. Wonder if I can flash kill that. That might be a bit ambitious. 35, 50,750. Let's see how much my troops can do. I always forget what level 18 zookas can do. So I've got 66 zookas times... Well, let's do that again. Sorry, I'm doing some math here. 404 plus 165.64 times 66. I only do 37,000 damage. If I use all zookas, let's see if I can do it. Plus 165.64 times 77. So unboosted, I only do 43,000. Oh no, I'm looking at the wrong numbers. Sorry, that wasn't very bright. So when you're calculating your flash kill numbers, don't use your DPS numbers, because that doesn't make any sense. You need to use your damage per shot. So let's see if I can do 808 plus 331.28. Oops, my math is not going well here. So I can probably flash kill someone in chat. Let's see if that shows up here yet. Why not barrage the shield first? I'll show you why. Because the shield has 50,000 health, and I can't do 50,000 damage with my artillery or barrage. I only have level... What are we at here? I only have level 19 artillery and level 14 barrage, so I can't do that much damage. It would use up basically all my GBE. I've got 3 attacks left, so I'm just gonna clear the core. I'm gonna clear as much as I can, spend some diamonds, and I mean, for someone else that wants to do this quickly, you probably could barrage that and then hookah from the right side, I would guess. But I'm just gonna clear the shield gen and go from there. Yeah, let's do that. Okay. I will do rifles with my Omi account, yes. So lots of mines up front. This is my favorite style of landing. 3 drops, shot, smoke, smoke, smoke. Easy, easy, easy. You lose the delay, but it works every time. Let's keep these ladies centered. And I'm gonna flare here, shock, shock, medkit. I should have not done that, because they're gonna pull. There we go. Good enough. Let's clear some more mines. It would be nice if I can get another barrage, but I'm not gonna get it. Oh, I got another artillery even. Wow, get going. I hate that. See, that artillery didn't even count. That is ridiculous. The immigration game, that's funny. So that, oh, did it count? I think it did. So now let's just do a straight up hookah from 6 o'clock. 1. I'm gonna shock here, shock something in here probably, and just hit straight up. Why not? This Google Pad. What are we talking about Google Pad, Kevin? I don't know what you mean, man. Let's have another look. I don't think I need heavies. Do I need heavies? Or I wonder if I can do that with chick. I wonder if I can do it with rifles. Probably not. No, not enough. I don't have enough damage for rifles. I'm gonna leave the heavies at home. Sorry, fatties. Okay, so Imitation Game Stage 7. Let's go. Oh, I'm hoping to win in 1 attack, but we'll see how it goes. So, a lot of people put their minds like this. If you use your artillery very, very carefully, you can get the mine, and oh, I see there. Let's try again. Oh, after talking that up, I'd missed it. Okay, good enough. I don't know how I missed that, but nonetheless, I'm worried about that mine right there. Oh, let's just go. One, two. I'm kind of worried about that mine right there. I probably should have cleared it. I feel like it's... Go, actually, let's clear it now. Uh-oh, this is going to be a chicken fail. I did this poorly. Did I shock that machine gun? No, I totally forgot to shock the front. That was really bad. I was too worried about that mine and I forgot to shock the machine gun at the front. That was really bad. My apologies. Had to make it interesting. That cost me a bunch of diamonds. So, let's have a look how much health is left. That was really, really bad. I recommend not putting your zookas on top of a machine gun and 2 flamethrowers. That typically doesn't end terribly, terribly well. I love how Chicken has made himself be associated with fails. That's a good marketing campaign right there. Not sure if I've lost my delay or not. Doesn't really matter. I wouldn't say it was a super bad attack. It was just what shows what happens when you don't plan terribly well. Yay, down it goes. Flash killing the headquarters for the win. Oh, the chicken, the chicken. Chicken, you are on everyone's minds. It's always impressive to see the number of chicken fans in here. So that was Imitation Game. Stage 6 was arguably the most difficult. Like 6 ice base. If they ever figure out how to properly add the boosts, it would make it, probably would have made 7 a little bit more difficult, but this is a tough base that a lot of people are going to struggle on, so hi YouTube. There we go. So players in Small 9 are clearly aware of what's going on. I'm just going to check for some diamonds. That is my Imitation Game live stream for the day. I hope all of you out there beat all 7 stages. Let's check the rewards. What did I get here? I know stage 1 and 2 were terrible. So let's go Intel first. 1 Intel, 2, 3, 3 intel. I'd say that's an average day. We've got 1... I got 14 frags and 1 shard. So Imitation game rewards continue to be weak as far as intel and stones go. I think it's good for low levels because it's got a bunch of resources, like quite a bit of gold, quite a bit of iron, quite a bit of stone. But for players that are higher, it still continues to give fairly weak rewards. Thanks for joining us, Cheeks. Me and the chicken are BFFs these days, it seems. We both kind of working that up together a little bit, trying to do our best. No crystal for Imitation game, Mike38. You share my complaints. C Quest, I don't know how to say your name, bud. Sorry about that. Yeah, I don't know. The stones, let's see what we got for... Oh, stones, yes. Sorry, I thought you were talking about actual stone, not stones. My bad, apologies. Thanks for coming in, Ohio Trucker. Playa explosiva? I can say that. Come on, man. Yo hablo español un poquito. How's that for trying? It's all that matters, right? Dos cerveza, por favor. Anyways, thanks for coming in, everybody. Captain Deathriser, my thoughts about warriors. Warriors are a fantastic way to clear your map. By all means, use warriors. Warriors are a great way. You can, I mean, we've got guys who are up to VP probably 1100 clearing their map with warriors. Warriors are the easiest and fastest way to clear your map to a very, very high level. But I just choose not to use them because I find they're not useful in operations above Strongholder. So that is that. Thanks for coming in. If I get enough, I just got a question from Captain Kush asking if I'll make small 9 a 50-man. If there's demand for it, yeah. I mean, it takes a little bit more overhead, but we'll get some good officers on. And if you want to hear. If you want small 9 to be a 50-man task force, let me know and we'll open it up and get as many people in here as we can. I'm completely open to whatever ideas people happen to have. So, thanks for tuning in. I will try to... I'm not sure what I'm going to upload next. Oh, I'll do something ridiculous with War Factory on Zmod or try to today, and then I'll use some ridiculous troops on Imitation game with Omi. Sounds like rifles are the look, so thanks for coming in, everybody. Cheers. Appreciate all of the input. Have a great Friday. Great weekend. Ciao.